Oh, hello there, Cooligans. It's me, the Coolian, and today I'm going to be talking about my favorite little vlogging piece, the Osmo.
Yo.
Now you might be wondering, what the hell's an Osmo? Well, this is a gimbal made by DJI, and a gimbal is a stabilizer. Generally they're made for cinema cameras or mirrorless cameras or DSLRs, but this one is for your cell phone. I got this because I didn't want to invest in a whole camera system just to be able to vlog myself flying and crashing a drone.
Oh fuck, there's no power, there's no battery in this.
This is the DJI Osmo 3. I bought this and then like 2 weeks later they came out with the 4. So thanks a lot, guys. But still, pretty sweet little thing over here. Let me show you how it works, if I can remember. It's a little handheld thing like this, right? Right now it's not on, I've just unfolded it. And your cell phone's gonna go on this little holder over here, okay? It also comes with, if you purchase it with this, I think it doesn't necessarily always come, but a set of tripod legs that you screw onto the bottom. I like having these on there all the time whenever I'm using it, because it makes it a lot easier to just set it down on a countertop or whatever, and your phone's not just lying over. Now, the phone is in there with the camera pointing out, and the first thing you have to do when you get one of these things is to adjust it so that it is properly distributing its weight. So right now, if you see, if I let go, it folds over. So we're just gonna push this over a little bit, and there we go. We can see it's weighted properly over there. Going out of it that way. There we go. So now, holding this up, it does not fall, but if I let go of it, oh boy. So now it's properly set that if I turn it, it actually, Jesus Christ. So now it's set properly that if I turn it, it actually stays in that position. Now, how does this make footage better? Well, so as I turn it on, you'll see, whoa, look at this. Jesus, that's not supposed to happen. So what this is going to do to your cell phone footage is stabilize it. It's going to remove a lot of the shake that would happen if you're holding it. And it also makes it a lot easier to be able to hold it out and film yourself. Now, the Osmo comes with a lot of really cool little features on it as well. It comes with an app, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it also lets you do things like tracking and all this kind of cool stuff. But what's really nice about it is that, one, with a simple press of a button, you can turn it from vertical to horizontal. And it also has a joystick here that lets you do camera movements independent of your wrist control. And at any point, you just double click the trigger and it readjusts itself to neutral. Now, there's a lot of really other cool features on here, such as sport mode, which lets the action be a lot more immediately receptive to your wrist movement. So if you need to do kind of like a quick whip pan or whatever, there's like a lock where it doesn't move at all as your hand moves, which is, I think is cool. I've never used this before, but I think it's pretty dope. But essentially what I really love about this is the cheapest way that you can use the equipment that you already have, being your phone, and turn it into something that is usable for both vlogs, or if you have a really high quality camera. This is the iPhone 11. The camera is actually good enough to be able to do some minor cinematography work. Not something I would necessarily sell to a client, but it's really fun to practice with. It's also only about 120 Canadian plus tax, and so at that price, to be able to get really, really smooth footage, again, especially I'm going to be using this a lot for my own personal vlogging when I'm out and about. That's not a lot of money to turn your phone into an actual usable camera, especially if you accompany it with some professional-esque apps that give you full control of your phone's shutter speed and aperture and all that kind of stuff. You can actually produce some pretty decent stuff with this. So let's take this for a spin and see if we actually really find the footage that much smoother. We're here with our buddy Fred, drinking the coffee.
Maskless because of the coffee drink.
Otherwise, be safe, people. Be safe.
Otherwise, 100%.
All right, you ready to see the smooth, sweet actions of the Osmo?
I am.
Let's go on an adventure after we're done our coffee.
I think this wall is better than that wall, but there's weird sculptures here. Like, see my front cheeks?
Very nice, thank you.
Just in case. There's a cow there. If you want to take the cow.
Tell me, is shooting B-roll with me so far the most awkward thing you've done this week?
It's probably the best gig I've had in 2020, to be honest with you.
Oh my god, look how like messed up my beard is. I gotta shave.
Nah, you know, it's fine.
No, it's pretty bad. That looked pretty good. Except for the little jello effects that happen when I would land on my foot. But I know how you like the jello effects, Fred.
I like jello.
I like jello. All right.
Wait, did you say jello effect or J-Lo effect?
I think that's the same effect
It is the same effect.
when used properly.
When used properly, for sure. Because we work out so often.
Oh yeah, oh we're ripped.
Yeah.
Oh, we're really ripped.
I mean, if it was summer, we'd be shirtless and you'd see all the muscles, but I guess you'd have to take our word for it.
Yeah, and you have to shave all my chest here.
I mean, yeah.
And if it's anything judging by this, it's gotten pretty long.
Should have picked a road that's not uphill.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea. Although it's a cool background.
Yeah, for you.
I can go with this here.
You filming my crotch?
Yeah. You're talking about you look great in this lens.
Telephoto?
A little rotate action. Look at that blue sky. That's really nice.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like an escalator?
Next stop. Chocolate land. This is what we're walking up. Should we do a duck face? Or duck face? Would that get me more followers? If I did a duck face?
I think I'm
What kind of stuff can we see of yours online as well?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Martial arts shenanigans, usually.
Oh yeah? Are you a fan of films?
I am a fan of films. I sometimes do fan of films.
Oh!
None at the moment, but a lot in pre-production.
Awesome. You can check out all that stuff. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. I'm gonna send my 71 subscribers your way.
Thank you so much.
Wow. I'm gonna assume that footage really came out well. Now, since the release of this, as I said, they came out with the Osmo 4. And as far as I understand, the main difference in that, the main feature, the main upgrade is that instead of having to clamp this in every time, you can actually attach a magnet to the back of your phone, which sketches me out, but I don't know, I guess obviously they've made it safe enough that it's not gonna wipe your hard drive. And so yeah, this clamp can come off separately from the rest of the gimbal, so at any point you can just attach it right on and take it right back off, plop it back in your pocket, fold this up and go to your next location. For me, that's not enough of a reason to spend another $100 whatever on upgrading it. I am totally fine with this. Most like DSLR and mirrorless gimbals take like friggin' 20 minutes to set up. This takes me like 45 seconds. And so to me, it's really not worth upgrading mine, but maybe, you know, if you're buying one to begin with, that's something that you might want to consider. Plus, it just makes you feel cool holding this thing, like, whoa, whoa. All right, I'll stop. I won't stop. Bye. Friends, thank you so much for joining. I hope you liked this little review of the DJI Osmo 3. If you did, hit me a like. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to hear your thoughts if you've tried any of these DJI gimbals before, or maybe another brand that you want to put in the comments. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and this is the Coolian signing out. I've had a lot of coffee.